America's late-night landscape just got shaken to its core. Jimmy Kimmel, one of the most recognizable faces in comedy and commentary, has been pulled off the air. But this isn't just about a celebrity suspension. It's about free speech, political power, and the growing tension between media and government. What really happened? And what does it mean for the future of American discourse? Let's dive in. On a seemingly ordinary Monday night, Jimmy Kimmel took to his stage and delivered a monologue that would ignite a political firestorm. His comments centered around the tragic shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Kimmel accused the MAGA movement of trying to distance itself from the alleged killer, Tyler Robinson, while simultaneously using the tragedy to score political points. He didn't mince words. He mocked the half-mast flags, criticized President Trump's reaction, and compared Trump's grief to that of a child mourning a goldfish. Harsh? Maybe, but satire has always walked a fine line. Yet this time, the backlash wasn't just from viewers. It came from the very top of the federal government. Enter Brendan Carr, chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. Carr, a Trump appointee, publicly condemned Kimmel's remarks as the sickest conduct possible. But he didn't stop there. Carr threatened Disney and ABC, suggesting that the FCC could revoke broadcast licenses if action wasn't taken. He said, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way," implying that Kimmel's suspension was not just encouraged, it was demanded. This raises a chilling question. When a government official pressures a media company to silence a voice, is that regulation or censorship? Within hours, major ABC affiliates like Nexstar and Sinclair announced they would no longer air Jimmy Kimmel Live. Nexstar, which operates dozens of ABC stations and is seeking FCC approval for a massive merger, was quick to distance itself from Kimmel. Sinclair followed suit, replacing Kimmel's time slot with a tribute to Charlie Kirk. ABC then made it official. Jimmy Kimmel was suspended indefinitely. This wasn't just a network decision, it was a coordinated retreat, seemingly influenced by political pressure and corporate interests. And it's not the first time this has happened. Let's zoom out. This isn't just about Jimmy Kimmel. It's about a pattern. Earlier this year, CBS announced the cancellation of Stephen Colbert's Late Show, another vocal critic of President Trump. Around the same time, ABC paid $15 million to settle a defamation lawsuit filed by Trump over comments made by anchor George Stephanopoulos. Are these isolated incidents or signs of a broader crackdown on dissenting voices? And what about the First Amendment? Free speech advocates, unions like SAG-AFTRA, and even FCC Commissioner Ana Gomez have condemned the suspension as a dangerous precedent. Gomez warned that the government is increasingly using its power to suppress lawful expression. She said, "This sets a dangerous new precedent. Late-night comedy has long been a space for political satire. From Jon Stewart to Trevor Noah, these platforms have challenged authority, mocked hypocrisy, and given voice to dissent. But now that space is shrinking. Kimmel's suspension isn't just about one joke. It's about the boundaries of satire in a polarized America. When comedians are punished for political commentary, it sends a message. Laugh carefully. Speak cautiously. And it's not just celebrities. Across the country, ordinary Americans have faced consequences for their online comments about Charlie Kirk's death. Professors, emergency workers, even a Marine Corps recruiter have been suspended or fired. So what does this mean for you, the viewer, the voter, the citizen? It means the lines between entertainment, politics, and regulation are blurring. It means that powerful voices can be silenced when they challenge the status quo. And it means that the future of free speech in America may depend not on laws, but on who holds the power. Whether you agree with Kimmel or not, the real issue is bigger than him. It's about whether satire can survive in a climate of fear, whether networks will stand up to political pressure, and whether the public will demand accountability, not just from comedians, but from the institutions that silence them. Jimmy Kimmel may return, or he may not, but the conversation he sparked is far from over. If you believe in free speech, in the power of comedy, and in the right to question authority, then this story matters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.